It's your boy PFS Tib with Deep South Trading LLC. Today is day 3. This video is for your education and entertainment purposes only. Alright, so my coach said I need to start journaling. So I'm using the $1 Million Mind Makeover with my end of day journal. And another thing I've done is I've started recording myself trade. I missed some of the trades today. Yesterday was comical. I mean, I kind of lost my shit and was screaming and hollering like a madman. So we're not going to be playing that for y'all. It's really funny, but I don't think anybody wants to see that. So, okay, day 3 of Apex, 1085.60. You know, getting close to that $1,000 a day. Or right on it is what I'm trying to make. So I have what? 4 days left to go now that Apex is a 7-day tryout instead of a 10. So based on 10 days, if I can average 834.95, I will pass it. You know, I don't really think that I'm going to try to increase my goal each day. If it takes me 10 days, it takes me 10 days. Tomorrow I will not be trading. I will be on the road with the boys. We're going to watch the Pelicans and the Suns. So no trading for me. We'll be heading out of town after I get some sleep in. But I'm probably going to try to take a trade tonight just to get that trade day in for tomorrow. And then maybe try to shoot for like 13 or 1400 for a couple of days. But we'll see. I haven't decided on that yet. That's just talk. All right, let's review the trades. So I'm working nights this week. So I'm not getting to the charts until around 2 Eastern time. All right, remember my chart's set to Eastern. I live in Central, so it's 1 o'clock my time, 2 o'clock Eastern. Missed a really, really good move here. I mean, nice. If I would have missed this entry here, then based off of what I'm learning, I could have got a second entry here. And I mean, that's 67, and we went down to 48, almost 20-point run. So, and then there's another retest of the 9 here. Could have got in. You know, if nothing, you could have added a contract. You need to be cautious of the 200. And what I'm learning is the 50 is really my friend. I should be looking for pullbacks to this 50. So, did some research last night, and I'm finding out this 50 can be really helpful. Y'all need to check out old Bob on YouTube. If you're struggling with your strategy, I think I put a link in yesterday's video, but Bob can help you out. He's got a legit strategy for simple like it is with his moving averages. I like his pullback, and then he's got continuation trade. I don't know a lot about the continuation trade, but Bob's kicking it. I mean, he's trading like 25 tryouts at once. So if you're struggling with your strategy and you want something real simple, check out Bob or Robert. Look at yesterday's video. I think I got a link to it. So anyway, same thing as yesterday. I'm seeing a lot of chop, you know, from this 2 o'clock to 2:30 area, 2 to 3 area. All right. So we came up. I had R1. We're under the 200, under yesterday's high. I got a short signal. I'm thinking, you know what? This baby doll's going to roll. I mean, we already went below these 2 pivots here. You can see, you know, we broke that here, you know, but we did start making higher lows. So I was anticipating that price was going to continue, and then I was waiting to break this structure here is ultimately what I was looking for. Didn't happen. We came down. I was up a few. I got out at 50. What was it said? 53.25 was my stop, but I did get one out here at 52.75. I think it says so. But I caught a little bit here, and I think I went with a second entry in this area. I'm not sure why. The only thing I can figure out why is because I had this red background, and I was thinking we were going to go down some more. Not really a good choice. So we did make this little pattern here where the 9 went under the 30 and came back up. My entry was on this bar here, as you can see, my signal. But what I noticed, even if I would have waited here, okay, 57.50, might have got three points out of it, because you got VWAP. This is VWAP right here, R1. You got all kinds of crap right here. Well, for some reason, I decided to take this short signal. No, boo-boo, we no longer short. I mean, look at this. You see, we moving up. There's no more shorts unless we break this trend line. Wrong answer. However, when this A trade failed and we got the reversal, what I'm learning is off the 50, I could have took an entry right here at the top of this bar. Because what happened is we came above the 50 and came back to it. Here would have been 1, 2. But I don't have a setup here. My setup is on this one. So I could have went long on this blue bar here. All right. It's a little late to the party. 58.60. It's 2.5 points. Now I got a smaller time frame chart that I trade off of, which is the 987 tick. Let's see what it showed. 1452. All right, so yeah, it gave an entry at 58.50 and we ran up to 63. I would have gotten my 5 points. You know, I do like it. It would have got me in a little early. Then I have my 25.84 chart, you know, that I also look at. And it gave me a signal. What I said that was 1452. Yeah, it gave me a 53 and then it gave me a short signal. But that's besides the point, okay? But the thing was, had I been paying attention, even if I got here, once we'd have broke over that 200 at 60, I could have got 2 or 3 points out of this. You know, went in about 6 contracts and boom, been done. All right. Now the 30 broke above the 50. This is another pattern I'm watching. I'd have scalped this. This would have been a scalp because, like I said, I'm looking for longs until we break the trend line. All right. 58, 55, 3 points. There's just not any follow through at this time like there is in the morning. Okay. Now you can see I boxed this crap up and I said, okay, let's wait until we break out of the box. You know, these were a few outliers. I may have needed to reduce that box to something like this, and that way I could have caught this trade. Like I said, I'm just experimenting with it and seeing. Where's our high day at? Okay, up here. So, you know. Then we come back into the box. All right. So enough of that. But there was a few trades there. I ended the day down on ES. You can see it down 499.48. If you look at my ES trades, 1582.08. All right. Let's look at the chart here. All right. Once again, I could have had a signal here. Could have taken a short off of this bar here. Wasn't at the charts yet. Very good entry. Boom. I mean, this came down quite a bit. No, I wouldn't have gotten in there. Just say you took it off at R1. That's a $1,500 move. 2 contracts, $3 grand. Okay. So where I did get in was we came up to the 50 and we rejected it. Best entries here, but no signal until here. All right, took some off there. I think 605 down to 597. All right. Then when we came back this way, this is a little pattern I've noticed that Matt and him talked about yesterday in the trade room. When the a higher moving average move below, or vice versa. It can be either like this or on top. So my entry signal was here. I'm watching at 50 because I could possibly pull back too, okay? But I'm not really seeing, if you look at the DMX, we're getting a cross right here. Green line's going up, telling us there's a potential for a run. The ADX is not set up for anything. We're low, so anything can happen here. All right. So I got in here around 611. Took some off at 622, and then when we broke above this bar, I just started, in and out, because I was so close to my 1K goal, and I was looking at the VWAP SD1, standard deviation 1 for target. You can see VWAP's here, so this is plus SD1, minus SD1's down here, POC, but I just loaded up in there. You want to front. I like front running these. So 647. So let's say I ran it by 4 points. That's a $655 move. Okay. 2 contracts, 4 contracts, 6 contracts. Figure it out. What you want to do. All right. I'm really enjoying trading NASDAQ. I'm not going to lie. I finally feel like I'm getting the hang of it here. Okay. This pattern's kind of a little big, but we came up to the 50. I'd have been looking for a potential long here, but my 8 is flat, so it's a no-go. So now I'm looking for a potential short, but we never broke below it. We come back up on this 50. I got a signal here. But what's it going to do? I got to watch this area here, to break it. I got to break this area first, which we do, and then we pull back. So I think the better setup was wait until the shaded area and get in on a break of this bar or this bar. So if I'd have got in here at 790, but let's say I would have waited on this one, $615 move. Even if we wait until this red bar prints, $495 move. 4 contracts, still looking at $2,000. This could be taken as a reject of the pivot. It's kind of a little further away than I like, whereas this reject I do like, but it's something. It's something to look at. It's a trade to consider. The 8 was pointing down. I'm not sure what the angle of it was, but that is a potential. Like I said, you got to be careful because you're on SD1. We get this little formation here, looking for a long breaking above there. Really didn't go anywhere. This is the end of the day, though. You went from 639 to 650. You still got it's still 10 points. 10 points is 10 points, no matter how you slice it or dice it. So, didn't really see the 1450 move today. But anyway. All right, guys. Let's keep it real. Good luck. Enjoy your weekend. And I'll see y'all Monday.